Hi.
Hi. So I found myself really tired of words. And even just wanted to leave almost.
No, good, I've done my job.
Just really, really tired of words.
Yeah.
And
I don't blame you.
it's but then I felt like your presence, just being with your presence, felt good, so I decided to stay.
Then you don't have to listen to the words.
I didn't.
Good for you. Hey, you might be getting this thing, huh?
I really, yeah. I actually went to an intensive with you a year ago. Mm-hmm. And I had some health issues, and I felt like that was keeping me really fixated. Was that struggle. And I thought it was the struggle with the health issues.
Mm-hmm. Did we talk about this?
We did. I went up and I talked to you.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I'm like, God, here I am, and I'm coming back to it a year later. I'm still dealing with the same kind of struggle. Mm-hmm. And then it hit me. I'm addicted to struggle. Mm-hmm. So whether it's finances or relationships or health issues or whatever, it's not going to stop.
Right.
It's not. It's just not.
Mm-hmm.
And
not as long as the addiction to struggle's there.
Not as long as the addiction to struggle's there.
Yeah, because the me, it must the only way it knows itself is in struggle.
Yeah. And I got that it's constant.
Yes.
It's every moment trying to control. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't recognize it because I was so caught in thinking it was around these health issues.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because those are the bigger ones.
Right.
And then I had to be honest with myself that it's all the time. Mm-hmm. And it's like that willingness to surrender each moment to that fear of letting go, like letting essence, letting this deeper place in me just move. Mm-hmm. And that's the struggle, actually. That's like the core of it. Mm-hmm. And all the details and all the talking and philosophizing, all of that is just getting in the way of that kind of core struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a philosophical thing. It's not a complicated thing, is it?
Not at all. It's
just struggle and the addiction to struggle.
And the fear of the unknown.
And
that's it. It's just,
that struggle is just a way of avoiding the unknown.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And all the talk, everything.
It's nothing.
Yeah, it's just
everything that we think is sort of very complexly psychological, if you boil it all down underneath the psychological reasons for things, it's all one thing. It's avoidance of the void. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. Avoidance of the void in all of its infinite forms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And treading water.
Getting caught into the personal, there's all these personal little things that's...
Right. The personal is just another way of treading water on the void. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And all you do is just see it clearly. That's all you can do. Mm-hmm. Right? Because you can't make yourself not want to struggle.
Yeah.
They're just all of a sudden, one day you wake up and you just feel like, you know what? I'm done. You can't say why you woke up. Just one day you wake up and it's like struggle, drama. Mm-hmm. It's just no interesting. Interesting. You're not even struggling to get rid of it. It's just no longer interesting. And you don't know how you did it, except that you probably saw it clearly enough to finally realize there's nothing in it for you.
It's just exhausting. It's exhausting, actually.
Right.
It's just... it's almost, I don't know, it's just being so tired of it, of the struggle, that you almost just kind of have to start letting go. Because once I got that, no matter, that it's just going to keep being a cycle.
Right. Even if you got supremely healthy, there'd be something else to struggle about.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'd have to struggle about, maintaining your membership at Nautilus or something,
Yeah. And once I got that, it was really terrifying.
Yeah.
That, oh my God, it's like this endless struggle and it's just never going to stop. And that was very scary to acknowledge.
Wonderful, man. Maybe you get scared straight. Really. That's why the Buddha called it the wheel of samsara. But what you're seeing the wheel of samsara. You're seeing it for yourself. It's not a Buddhist thing. It's your experience. It's just cyclic. And as long as you're on it, as long as it's intriguing, as long as you think there's hope at the end of the tunnel, you'll stay on it. And it's a cycle. There's no end. There is no finish line to it.
And I think what keeps it going is there's some hope.
Yes.
That it's going to end.
Yes.
Once I get it, once I figure it out, it's going to end.
Right.
And it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, it goes on indefinitely. Yeah. You just realize it's not interesting. And then you're off. You never were on it, really. Just the idea of you.
Yeah.
Right? The wheel of samsara happens within you. You're not actually on it. But it seems that way as long as it's intriguing.
I feel a little scared, though, somehow. Like like in coming to the realization and being willing to tell the deeper truth about it.
Yes.
It's kind of like being in that unknown.
It is.
And not knowing what the hell is going to happen.
It is.
Moment to moment in
right.
that realization. And
yeah. You never knew anyway. Now you know you just never knew.
Exactly. That's it.
Nothing's changed.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
All that hope I finally got on a deep level, it's just not going to happen. And
the wheel of samsara only has samsara to offer. That's it.
So why do we do all the talking then? Like, when someone comes up, don't you just want to be like, it's all just suffering and...
Oh, I'd love to. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, it'd be easier as I just say, you don't exist. Let's all go home. I mean, it's much truer than all this other nonsense, but it's just not particularly effective for most people.
Yeah,
if I prattle on long enough, even if one doesn't like it that much, it's because, you see, when I'm really doing what I do well, I may not always do it well, but when I'm really doing it well, I'm speaking to what you already know. I'm not giving you information that you don't know. When I'm doing this well, I'm basically telling you what you know, reminding you. And so what you know starts to wake up. Right? Some parts of you may not like it at all, but it's what you know. And that's the part that if it hears it, goes, I know that. And I know that. And this guy doesn't know anything that I don't know. I might not know, and I knew it until now. But all the talk is to remind you of what you've known, what you already know.
And I had to get sick of the talk.
Yeah, and then you get sick of the talk.
It's just because I listened to your tapes in my car. It's the same thing. No matter what, it's always the same thing. So it's like...
Then you take a break. Enough of him. Adya. Yeah, forget it. Had it. Word. I thought he's a spiritual teacher. All he does is talk. I've had it with him. Put him in the shelf. Give him to a friend. Let your dog chew on it. Be with yourself.
And then I got really tired of myself.
Even better.
I got tired of you and your words. I got tired of me and my words.
Same.
Yeah, if I got it, it's the same.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mind if I annoy people into awakening. That'll work. We basically annoy ourselves into awakening anyway, Yeah, come on up.